Young on 3rd and 2. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, dialing up that play call certainly meant that he grabbed a little extra shot of courage on that one, because normally on 3rd and short, you're just trying to move the sticks, get the ball just past that line of scrimmage. Instead, they take the big shot downfield, and it pays off.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Young. That is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
38. Black shot. Ready?
The 2nd down throw for Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On the double.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To the air once more. Young. Sharp scallop left side. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. And they completed it all right and lost yardage.
So they are able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game. And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
He dumps this one off here to Hall. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. On 1st down, Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. Rodgers again now. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. They'll give to Hall. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. To throw, it's Rodgers. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers throwing the out route incomplete. It's Cobb. And he is going to have a Jets first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. Sliding out of the pocket. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that deep.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Possibly a good spot here to take a shot as they come out with 3 receivers to the left on second and less than a yard. From the shotgun, it's Young. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Young to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Well, they've certainly gotten him involved in this first half, and on 3rd down, they looked his way again. And what a delight for his quarterback to find him and keep the drive moving.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Open man is Mingo, complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. 2nd down, Young. Over the middle, complete. That's Sanders. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Come on, set. Blue strike. Set.
On 1st and 10, Young. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
This is been good from Pinheiro. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this 2nd half. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Rodgers now on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. They'll find him. Find him.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 43-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. On third down, here's Hall. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Rodgers going to go on fourth down. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Panthers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Following the interception, Young. Well, it's a shuffle pass and it's complete. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll bring up second down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Throw left side, pulled in by Mingo. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now a first down throw for Young. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Second and 15 at the 45-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Young. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Young. That is caught. He's got room to roam. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
On second down, Young. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Ready.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The keeper good for only 4, and that's going to lead to a fourth down. That's kind of an interesting decision. 1-score game, third quarter. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm willing to go out on the limb on this one and go for it. Here's why. If I set it up right now and go get the touchdown, I'm in firm control of this ball game, and my team has a ton of confidence. If I don't get it, hey, I rely on my defense. And if somehow the...
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Panthers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. They're going to try and run. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
I don't know about
about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. And they're going to speed things up here.
On gain of 19 yards.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hall. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Hey, you block over here.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. In trouble, and he's taken down. It was Henry Anderson who got in there to get him down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man here is Conklin. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3 quarters have come and gone. Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. A give running right is Hall. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Hall again. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 7.
That'll be complete to Allen Lazard.
Rodgers pass. Complete to number 10, Allen Lazard.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And he'll find Hall. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. Now Rodgers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Rodgers to throw once more. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Zerline connects on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Now Raheem Blackshear going to take this one out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, here's a run by Hubbard. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
4th down, Young. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready?
And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
Smack, red. Red, cycle. Pause, red. Set, cut.
Now Young. That is intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. This is 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. That's pulled in by Wilson. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Give to Hall running right. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Back to throw, Rodgers. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Troy Hill picks it. And the Panthers have just about sewn up this football game. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
Ready.
Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13.
Striker, 3-3.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Ready.
Young. Sharks got it, left side. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
on is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
One final try now for Rodgers. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity.
Back in my ways, missing my girl, I ain't seen her in days. What can I say? I'm out in the baby, trying to get paid. Look what I made. Thousands of people are knowing this Jay. I never change. Can put myself back in that minimum wage. Gotta keep all in this crunch time. Eating these rappers is lunchtime. You the man only sometimes. End your career with a punchline. The industry put me in the front lines. You never mind. Getting money in my bloodline. Talking on me mine. Keep with a real. Don't want to talk if it ain't about a dip. But it ain't for me real quick. Ain't gon' stop till my net worth millions. Going school, I drop down. They try to read when I drop with the top down. Get me on stage, I rock out. Every day money can't break, no timeouts. Change up quick, they sign up. Tryna hear my line now. Thinking I'm come find out. 1v1, you dust like a wideout. Studio been my hideout. Can't shed tears, mama ain't no cry now. On me, gonna blind out. Get in the team, gotta pass your tryouts. Booming this like Metro, groupies on me, that's fine, don't sweat those. Been on, keeping my head strong. My dog, I ain't talk about Petco. Brand new ones, they retros. Live fast, die on, stand my headstone. Stop been grown. You ain't get money, been frank in the friend zone. I ain't never switched up on the family. Be talking to that at me. Gotta watch my wrist, that's classy. I'm a dog to a she nasty. Then about me. My mama proud she had me. Can't let nobody surpass me. I moved to the back like an athlete. Got a little buzz, but these zippers don't chance me. Just take a look at my rap sheet. Independent, man, these can't stand me. Won't stop till I got me a Grammy, a crib with a leg and a whip for my granny. I ain't never had me no plan B. Look at me now, got a problem, get at me.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are inside of the very spacious Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And Dallas Flowers going to bring this out of the end zone. Breaks through the contact. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20.
Come on, come on. Hit. Go.
The carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Their first play from scrimmage is a pickup at 13. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
Go.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Tries the right side, finding Woods here. Now he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 70 Lions.
Quick throw out wide, and Pierce has got it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Warriors, 70.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
It's 4th down.
Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. 1st and 10, Taylor now. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. 2nd and 1 now from the 21.
At the 21-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Riggs. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Richardson on 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he is trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on the spot, but I'm not sure he got there, and he did not. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Forced out to his left. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. Here's a 2nd and 8. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking
which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Now Rodgers going to shift him around. Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Here's Rodgers to throw. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
The 47-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, 3 yards.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
On the draw, it's Hall. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Throwing now is Rodgers. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Throwing is Rodgers. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. So Rodgers will depart, and on is Greg Zuerlein for the Jets field goal. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 score line as they begin with a 1st and 10. That complete to Downs. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
At the 33-yard line.
Now Richardson. A gritty play there. Put his nose down and got his guys a 1st.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for the Colts.
From the shotgun, Richardson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
Here's Richardson to throw. He'll get this one to Pittman. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 44-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Go.
Richardson looking to throw this. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Ready?
Richardson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas.
Yeah, a little tired, and if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting off field, only giving.
Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Now he's free at the 35. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Ready, set.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. There, Richardson back to throw it. Left side, he finds Pierce. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First down now with that clock rolling. Now it's Richardson. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Richardson has to get them to the line in a hurry now. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. And now they're in the hurry-up.
19 tights, 19 tights.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
For the Colts field goal, a 35-yard attempt.
And Gay knocks this one through, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. On the counter, it's Hall. He'll get this up to about the 44. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Rodgers. Caught. It's Wilson. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now it's 3rd and 4.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now it's Rodgers. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Allen Lazard, 27 yards. And the Jets have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Zuerlein good with a PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
And this taken in by Downs. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Richardson looking to throw. This one finds Pierce on the out route. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. The toss here completed to Pittman. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
26.
They'll give to Hall. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 9.
Rodgers wants to change the look. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. That's complete to Kyle. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Jets 1st down.
Running left, it's Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall taking it in from 11 yards out. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on. And remember what I said. It's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud?
You did.
My bad.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hall on a give up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. They'll run with Hall. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. Rodgers going to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A handoff for Hall. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Well, no doubt here in the 4th quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Colts are right back in this football game.
Rodgers pass intercepted. The Colts take over first and 10.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Meanwhile, Richardson's throw pulled in by Woods. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. 2nd down, here's Richardson. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, 94 yards. And the Colts have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. It's It's complete, but he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
He's brought down there by Kenny Moore. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. That's complete to Lazard. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Here's a give to Hall. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now. And here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's Hall again.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient. Followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run here with Hall. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Breece Hall,
his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Jets will add to their 4th quarter lead.
Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Richardson to throw it. He's got a man, complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Downs, 74 yards. And the Colts are back within a score. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
2nd and 7. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Now Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Jets first down, and that should just about do it. It's a pickup of 5, and that should just about wrap this one up. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A give running right is Hall. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. On 1st down, right back to Hall. Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Rodgers throwing here. Got a man, that's Lazard. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them.
Run it back.
Yeah. Run it back, 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 run it back. Lost everything I ever wanted, want it back. Got a problem, never run from that. Have fun with that. Get the W, then double back. That shit. Watch how I react. Fight back, stay down. Now we taking off. Fight back. Promise you if anybody can, homie, I can. Get the right man. Baby, I'm my own hype man. Yeah. Run it back, run it back, run it back, and run it back, run it, ooh, run it back, run it back, run it back, run it back. About this time, take a photograph. Run it back, looking to the friends. Run it back when I told the run. I'll be back, make another van. Ultra, ultra, ultra fast. I ain't with the boat to dash. Run it back, but running back. Face back with the shoulder pads.
Run it back. Watch your back, you think I want it cream, but I like it black. About the act and run it back, you see how I act, nothing I lack. Feeling like a fatal heart attack, I'd die for that. I don't stress about it, I think less without it. I'ma cut out anything that's in my psyche. Feeling myself high-key, running back, let me have it back. I'ma cut out anything that's in my psyche. Feeling myself high-key.
Yes, like that, like that, like that. Solo might be right back, right back, right back. Oh yes, like that, like that, like that. I told him I'd be right back, right back, right back.
Run it back, told him put the money in the bag, double that. Run it back, told him put the money